So I wanted to make a short video sort of showcasing this workflow that I've been tinkering around with, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's different. You know, you can pretty much edit and change aspects of a picture without having to use a mask or anything like that. Of course, you could add the ability to use a mask to the workflow, but my whole goal with this was, well, what if I wanted to change something on a picture and I don't want to have to mask or do any of that crap? And, you know, I think a lot of people have kind of been passing up this tool, which is called the Unsampler. And basically what it does is it takes an image, basically, and it turns it into like a latent image. And then you can basically feed that into the K-sampler, and you'll be able to change aspects of the previous image by basically just filling in here what you want to change about it, you know. And it works better if you're just using like the default SDL Turbo, XDXL Turbo. But right now I'm using the Real Vision V30. And I've also got Controlnet and IPadapter set up with it. And the reason I kind of set up IPadapter is because I wanted to keep more consistency with the faces. So if I made a change to the picture itself, it would keep a lot more consistency with his face, so it wouldn't make it look different. So I mean, basically I'm just going to demonstrate here how it works. So I'm just going to change, like, let's say with his clothing, let's make it like green and yellow. So it might not have that strong of an effect with the green and yellow, but we'll see how it turns out here with the settings I've got right now. So we can see it does change the outfit to a little bit more green. But if you want that effect to be stronger, basically what I've found is you just raise the CFG scale a little bit higher. And so if I put it up to like 1.6, do it again, you're going to see a difference. So now you can see the effect is a lot stronger. And if I put it up higher and I go all the way to like 2.0, so now it's really strong. And you'll notice that when you're doing that, it doesn't stay as consistent with the original picture. So the higher that you put the CFG scale, it's going to start losing consistency with the original picture. But it still looks pretty damn good considering that this is what we got to work with, and here's what it's changing it to. So, you know, I can even go for orange. Kind of silly looking outfit on Superman, you think is orange. But we'll do orange and the yellow and see what that looks like. So you can see that looks pretty cool because it made the cape orange. And then you've got like the black and gold trim with the red logo. That looks actually pretty cool. And you can do this with any picture. I'm going to show you that it doesn't matter what picture it is. So let me go back out of full screen here. And I can take any of these Superman pictures, even the cartoony looking ones here. So if I take this one here, for example, and copy it, and I paste it in there, and I want to hit generate, I'm going to put it back in full screen here. So you can see it's trying to change his costume to orange. It definitely got his cape, but now he's wearing like sneakers. So like I said, if you wanted it to stay more consistent, you would keep the CFG scale down lower, and it will stay more consistent with the original image. So now you can see it looks more like the original image again. Of course, with the IPadapter, it's trying to mimic the face. So basically you can see where it's going through here. See the image is having to go through a scale, so it automatically scales to 1024. And then the pixels will go through an encode, which will be moved into the latent image here. And negative and positive are hooked into here from the text encoders. And I generally keep these settings here, and DPM ++ _2 mil is generally the best sampler to use with this method. And you want to use the same sampler that you use with the Unsampler on your K-sampler as well. So DPM ++ 2M. And I've done a lot of experiment with this, and this to me, these samplers, this sampler and this scheduler is probably the best ones to be using with this method right now. And I've experimented a lot with these settings with the Controlnet, and these are just the best settings that I've found so far. That doesn't mean that, I'm telling you not to experiment with it, but, you're not going to find anything much better than what I've already done here. So the main setting that you want to worry about here is the CFG scale. So that's what's going to determine the most what your picture is going to look like after you render it. So we can try again with a different picture, and we can do something like, let's go to, Margot Robbie, and we can just get just a basic like portrait of her, something like this, copy it and paste it in here. And let's say we want her to have, so I'm going to type in female, right? And then portrait. And let's say we want her to have black hair. So I'm going to put black hair, and then I'm going to cue it here. Let's see if it manages to change her hair to black. So you can kind of see that it was trying to put like black highlights in it. But if we want to increase that, actually we don't even have to do that. We can just highlight it like that, and then hold Control and press up on your D-pad, and just hit up arrow, and we'll go to like 1.2, and then we'll increase the CFG scale to 1.5 and see if we can get her with black hair. So you can see it's slowly starting to change her hair to a more blacker tint. Now if we bring it up higher, now she's getting some black hair. She's more or so got like black highlights. But this is pretty powerful, when you want to change the way an image looks, right? But you don't want to have to go through the process of creating a mask and doing all that extra work. This is pretty simple and pretty powerful workflow for doing that. And you can also change the color of her eyes. So, if I wanted to, let's say, make her eyes bright blue eyes, let's see if it can actually adjust the color of her eyes. So now we have Margot Robbie with bright blue eyes and black highlights in her hair. And then we could do multicolor here, multicolor. Yeah. See what it gives us on that one. So, she's starting to look more like Harley Quinn now, because she's getting that weird multicolored hair like Harley Quinn. So that's just, something I want to demonstrate. I want to demonstrate this workflow. And of course I made a little note down here about, what you should change about it if you need to change things. And, let me know in the comments down below if you like this. And if you come to my Discord channel, which I provide a link to my Discord and all of my videos, I've got all my workflows set up here in my Discord. So you might want to look through here and see if you see anything that, kind of sticks out to you. And, I'll probably end up making more showcase videos of workflows that I already have. And that way, you can kind of get a feel for all the different workflows that I've got set up now. But, in order to gain access to this, you have to become a contributor, and you don't necessarily have to pay outright. So if you click on my Patreon page here, of course it says Legend of Ray. This is one of my older channels, basically, that I've had around for a while, so I just decided to keep it, and I just have everything linking back to my Legend of Ray channel. So you can basically join for free. You just click on this button here, join for free, and you can try like a free trial and join my Discord server, and you'll have access to all of my updates, and it basically shows everything that I put on here. So here's my custom GPT that I made the other day. I've got GTA 5 scripts that I've made. I made a Python script the other day where basically you can download the entire transcript of a YouTube video. And then, of course, all my ComfyUI workflow. And then I've got some AI generated content that I put here. So I'm not going to show that on this video because there's some not safe for work stuff on there. And then I have live stream notifications. So if I ever decide to live stream again, it will automatically notify you. Any videos that I post will be automatically put in this channel. So from every channel that I have on YouTube, it feeds them all to the same spot. So if you're interested in watching other content that I'm posting, then it's all going to be in this channel. And of course, if I have any announcements, I'm going to put them in this channel. So if you want to be able to have access to all that, I want kind of like a central location for everybody to come to and be able to discuss and talk about things. Right now, I haven't really made any contributor channels because really I don't have any contributors yet. So if I get more contributors, then I'm going to make more channels, more catered to contributors. But right now I've just got the regular community channels. So if you want to post in just chatting, ask questions, you can post memes, post about new technology, your favorite games like NFW means. Well, we all know what that means. So if you want to get on here and interact with me in any way, if you need to connect with me, the best thing to do is to post a question in the Ask Question channel, because there are a lot of people that try to DM me personally, and I personally don't like answering DMs because I want to keep all of my chats with people public, basically. I don't want to have any chats that are not, just that are private between me and somebody that I don't really know. So that just is a safety measure that I'm taking, because I don't want to discuss things with somebody in the background and then them come and say that I said things that I didn't really say and modify the chat and make it look like I said something I didn't say. But of course, there are means to do that already without having to chat with somebody, and I think it's pretty despicable that people would do that. But that is just a safety concern of mine, and that's why I want everybody to post in the Ask Questions. If you've got anything you want to ask me, this is the best place to do it. And I'm always looking at my Discord every day. This is the one thing that I'll usually check before the end of the day. So if I don't get to you, and if I don't get you immediately, then I will get to you at some point in time. And maybe a couple hours later, but I'll get back with you. And this posting here will guarantee that I'll see it. But that's all I wanted to say, guys, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions about the workflow, just let me know in the comments below, or come onto my Discord and ask me a question about it. But thank you guys, and take it easy.